and then good night. Hi, and good night. Hope you have a good time. Dum, bum, dum, 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 dum. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of fucking new shit in this. There's a whole bunch of new shit. No! Why? Why? They actually gotta cost real money. No! Oh, I need to fix that. I need to fix that for sure. Do 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 do. Welcome on in. My name is William. I'm from by System. I'd be like, oh my god, William, you haven't streamed forever. Yeah, I know I haven't streamed forever. It happened like, oh my god. Oh my god. Sit. Center. There. Center did it. So, like, they've made this game impossible for me to beat at this point, I think. I don't know. Is there music in this game? I don't think there is. I usually listen to music while I'm playing this. Hello. I don't think there really is. So, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get myself demonetized. That's what I'm gonna do. What is the answer to my? I feel like listening to some chill ambient kind of vibe music, yeah, with NCS, ambient, or like no copyright ambient music. We just sort of like vibe here, like you do. But that's all good. That's looking good. And why are we vibing today? Uh, I need to download it. Apparently, I need to download it. And of course, Steam's like, can I run videos in the background? Wouldn't that be fun? Download, you piece of shit. Why are you like this? I'm gonna have to exit out of this because apparently the game is just like unwilling to download shit because it's a piece of shit. It's like if I give you permission to do a thing, do it. It shouldn't be freaking rocket science. It shouldn't be freaking irritation. I'm just going to fix the problem entirely. Now download it all. And one thing is that Unis seems being a pain in my ass, which Steam often is. At the very least, it downloads a whole lot faster than Epic. Epic is I have to plan an hour ahead of time and I still might be late for stream. And if you're like, bitch, you're so late for stream, what are you even talking about? Valid. Also, you don't have to call me out like that. Also, super valid. I give no explanations other than, you know, I haven't spoken to my cousin in like half a week because I spent most of my time asleep. We can listen to some groovy music. We can just hang out a little bit. Oh, I suppose it is Victoria Day, isn't it? Ugh. It's nice and chilly today. You know what I really like about the news? That the news ticker on my Windows is that it goes by so fast that I actually, you know, my ADHD can stay engaged long enough to actually care. Hey, Waffles. Game Doko. It updating. It at 92%. 93%. We're getting there. It was downloaded, and then it decided, no. All the stuff that you thought was actually downloaded, totally not downloaded. You need to individually download all of them. I'm like, okay. Fuck you, bitch. Download them all right now. I just added all of them to the game. Now we're downloading all of them. Stupid game. Like, my thing is, if it's new free content, why make it separate downloads? Like, why go to all the trouble of ruining my day by making each individual thing a separate download? That's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Anyways, back to the chill vibes. Now, some of these I haven't done before. Some of these I totally have done before. Did I not do all the Tomb Raider ones? I definitely did all the Warhammer 40k ones. Let's do Back to the Future, bitch. Doc Brown's van. Oh, wow! It's in the damn mall. Hell yes. If you're like, why aren't we playing Blueprints? We really have decided that we're gonna need to spend. Rotate the damn nozzle. Don't worry, the movie's not very big. It won't be very big. Definitely put your money on other things so that I can put all my money in this. Are we making a claim? Miles per hour, bitch. Really that mind-bendy, but okay. Just go back to the future. It's really simple. What would you like to know? I basically had the script memorized. It's the power of love. I wonder if we'll get a 50s version of our terrified intern. Back then they weren't called interns, they would have been gophers. Hey, he's not mad. Are they doing this for the benefit of people who don't know what the fuck Back to the Future is? I guess? I say, knowing full well there's likely people who don't and never have watched this freaking movie. Like, I had to make sure little cousin watched this movie, you know? That's what we call educating the younglings. Oh, is it? What is it? Okay. Oh, looks like the undercarriage isn't actually a thing. Bitch, how is that not done yet? Tire wheel. Right now, Marty should be running down this road in order to see himself take off across the parking lot. Damn, they did a lot of good work here. Oh, you can't go very far. Of course they are. Of course they are. It looks like Doc Brown's radiation suit. It totally fucking does. I wonder if I'll have to clean the Russians truck too. It'd be cool if I could get to clean the cafe. From Back to the Future 2. Oh, I suppose that you could also just clean it in the 1950s from, well, yeah. Bumpers. do not see where this thing is dirty. Let me do this real quick. We're actually on and live. It looks like we are. Very nice. All right. There we go. There's no dirt. I dare you to locate me some dirt on this thing. Oh. There we go. They're probably gonna have the exact same problem on this side. How am I not done yet? What am I missing? Oh, the door's dirty? What am I missing? A door handle. Not that one. What am I missing? Loading ramp crossbar, loading ramp hinges. New fronter who's fronting today? This is confusing with the way your hair is. So this counts as rainbow. Rainbow plus jacket equals William. And I generally use this model when I'm playing this particular game because it is resource intensive as hell. But also, hi, Mouse. I know I didn't do the advertising thing on the Breakfast Club thing. When we are feeling better, I will endeavor to do that again, but is difficult to stay on top of when we're having trouble forming memories at all. It just is a thing. The hell here is roof trim? I'm not even seeing dirt at this point. It says that things are dirty, but I don't know. Roof trim? Breakfast. Nope, that's upper side body. The hell is roof trim? I doubt this is gonna even be helpful. It's just... Like, if I could open the back of this thing, that might be something, but I can't, so what gives? I'm certainly not seeing any dirt. No, it's not the back of the tires. It is telling me actually in the corner what I need to do. Roof reflectors, roof trim, and wing mirrors. I know what the wing mirrors are. I know what the roof reflectors are. There's probably just one of them I haven't gotten. I've gotten a bunch of them. How is this still dirty? It don't make any sense, bitch. Well, let me pick it up. Come on, don't be like this. Oh, okay. Just the wing mirrors now. Okay, that's not the problem. That's this one here. Boom! Just one little dot of dust. I love how I'm earning $60 for this. Like, it's not even $6,000. No, I'm earning $60. How did I know it wasn't gonna be there? Come on, guys. If you're gonna get permission to put the damn DeLorean in here, you gotta put the GMC on it! What would you like to know, Alex, intern? If indeed that is your real name? At least put the out of time on here. The fact that they couldn't use the word DeLorean is such a fucking shame. There's no way you wouldn't have seen frickin' Doc frickin' holding the world's biggest remote control. Dumbass. Part of the car looks wrong. Does not look like the DeLorean. Let me pause it. Some of these are copyrighted. Need to find the fucking video I'm looking for. It's not Revel in Your Time. Not a Midnight Song. No, it's not Midnight. There is a video that I have on a playlist somewhere here. Remember the name of the frickin'. One second. I wonder if I could just put in the word DeLorean and get... There it is! I found it. Okay. Now if I put this video... Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Here's Sap. So this video is quintessentially has the DeLorean in it. See how it says DMC on the front? Alright. It is, it's wrong. Why did they fucking change the front of it? It's so awful. Here, I'll get it at the same angle. Look at the lights. It's wrong. Yeah, this is just straight up wrong. Like, why in the fuck would you change it? See? It's not hard to get this wrong. This is intentionally done wrong. I'm so upset. The entire body shape is wrong. Fucking insult to the DeLorean, man. Why would you do this? Why even release this if you can't get permission from GMC to fucking put the real fucking car in here? Ugh is the correct response to this. Yeah, this is an ugly car. You're out of hell for now? Hi there. I don't know how to say your name, Russian guy, but I hope you're having a lovely day. It is, but like, look at the one in the video though, right? Like look at this fucking. It's the best fucking video ever. Shout out to Miami Nights, 1984. Look at how slick this fucking car in the fucking video is. It's perfect. It's beautiful. You gotta love it. And this is based off of the, like, this is literally just the DeLorean. Why? Because who's gonna stop them from putting the damn DeLorean in here? Look how perfect this is! This looks like, no offense to my Russian friend, a USSR knockoff of the DeLorean. And there's a difference between a Russian knockoff of something, and those things are valid. But the USSR kind of had this whole thing where, like, everybody kind of had an embargo on them, which was douchey. So they had to kind of like. We'll just look at the car in the video while I watch this imposter, not a DeLorean. I'm so leaving a comment on the fucking video on the fucking thing for this and being like, this is not a DeLorean. Like, why even bother to release this if you weren't gonna put a fucking DeLorean in it? Goddamn crime against humanity. Like, from this angle, it's almost right. Which means they definitely built it originally to look like the real thing, and then they just decided either they couldn't get the licensing, which is probably exactly what happened. Or they just skipped building it properly for some fucking reason, which there is no excuse for that. If you're gonna go to all the trouble of putting in, like, all of the insane details from the back of this, not putting the actual DeLorean in here is a crime. Damn, I miss listening to actual, like, good synthwave music. I miss listening to it. What happened to the eyes? Like, my eyes? Oh, I just realized you guys are on YouTube and you probably can't see this. Give me. Listen to it again, because why not? Shout out again to Miami Nights 1984. I know that won't stop me from getting a freaking copyright strike, but that's who the creators of this video are. So here, now you can see what the actual fucking DeLorean looked like. I think they intentionally left off the front lights for some reason to kind of try and change the shape some more. But it just doesn't look like the fucking DeLorean. Here. Back up. So this is what the front of an actual DeLorean looks like. This is what the game gives me. It isn't remotely close. It's not. The reason why I know this animation is accurate is because this is the DeLorean animation. That's what it is. I mean, the fact that it doesn't have the DMC on the front, the fact that the lights aren't like the front of the front of the lights, like this part isn't tilted back, like they've tilted it forward for some reason. I am crashing out. I'm crashing out right now. Oh my god. I'm so irritated. So irritated. There's so many little fiddly bits in the back here. There's this guy who's like the living embodiment of Marty McFly on YouTube, who takes care of his DeLorean. You know what? Let's look for him. Where's DeLorean guy? There he is. Everyone loves a DeLorean. There you go. What the front of a DeLorean looks like. Like the shape, the front of it isn't even right. It is. I'm having a panic attack because this just is so wrong. Like, sorry to car nerd, but I am a bit of a car nerd, and when you promised me a DeLorean, I want to watch a DeLorean.
The DeLorean is back with an 88.
This is a twin-turbocharged V8 swap DeLorean DMC-12 featuring a custom wide-body designed by the Kaiser. Power comes from a...
What time do you guys want to hang out?
Why are you like this? Why are you like this
is a
game?
twin-turbocharged V8 swap DeLorean DMC-12 featuring a custom...
Oh man, oh man, oh man. I can't. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
This is the This is the correct response to a fucking DeLorean. You jump out of your car and you start screaming about how awesome it is that you've seen a DeLorean. That's the correct response to seeing a DeLorean. This isn't a DeLorean, and I'm so sad about it. am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Back to safe music that isn't gonna get me in trouble. Alright. What are we missing? What are we missing? Just a few things. Beam separators. Tires are all dirty. Windshield wipers. Which fucking tire is it then? Is it this one? Coolant pump, steam separators, temporal field gyroscope. It's definitely this fan thing. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, steam separator, coolant pump. Whoa! Nice. Nice, Hill Valley Clock Tower. Hi, Dominique. Oh, you mean like, the pink tuber? Indeed. This game's a little resource intensive, so there's no point in really trying to run the VTuber model. It just lags out really badly. Am I just doing the facade? I guess I'm just doing the facade. I'm pretty sure I could talk you through it better than you can talk me through it. Well, you know we have DIDs, so I'm William, so actual dude here, like you do. Girly man also works. Oh, bye again. was just like, oh, I wonder what other 80s movies they could do. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, the worst one would definitely be Terminator 2, even though that's a 90s movie technically. Clean the playground. Not sure what they did on the set here. No, no, no. You can see these strange strange soot marks that look like the bodies of children against this wall here. Just clean that off for you, Willie. That's so fucking dark. You know what? You know what? You know what? I can't stop it now. I need to go look. Oh. I figured we were gonna do the cafe here. I do believe that Domi's female, and liking tomboys is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Are you working right now? Have fun at work. How am I feeling today? I've got a headache. Which really isn't that much of a surprise, because we've had to discontinue one of our meds, and it's a pain med, so... We've arbitrarily decided to do so. Our doctor's probably going to yell at us when we call her tomorrow. Of course, it's Victoria Day tomorrow, so I don't think we actually have, can even call her tomorrow. Other than that, I mean... No, we're not well. And I will just chill and vibe and do some stuff. Because that's what I do. Guess I could be more methodical, but kind of just... Oh my god, this guy telling me the plot of Back to the Future. Bitch, I already know the plot of Back to the Future. Shut the fuck up. I'm definitely giving this DLC not recommended. Oh, no, no, no. Well, I mean... It may be that I shouldn't discontinue it without, like, a specific schedule. That's why I have a splitting headache. And generally speaking, you should ask your doctor before you change your meds up, just in case it's dangerous to change your meds up. That's not to do things that are dangerous. What happened to me? I'm in PingTuber mode. Because this game uses a lot of resources for a game that is literally just, you know, cleaning the side of a wall. So rather than have everything lag out horrifically, just use the PingTuber instead. How are you doing, random old person? All right. That. Oh. How do I not have this damn thing clean yet? God. The pedestal's clean, but it's not clean. Only I'm not seeing any dirt on it. A little bitty bit on its paw. There we go. God. Am I feeling not great, but you know. Copium is the better part of valor, or something like that. But how are you doing? Well, hopefully the election went better than the papers were making it look. It absolutely is. Nice! As long as that dick face didn't win. So hopefully the other guy who did win isn't even more conservative. That would be bad. Also the question of how would this flood the floor below? Because I'm using so much water. You have a good one, Sniper. It's amazing the amount of people out there who can take one look at what's happening in the US and go, well, that's that's not for me. I mean, I get that you guys like that or whatever. You wanted that for some fucking reason. God knows why. Or at least a given set of your population did. That's not for me. I think anybody who's saying that was a good idea is probably bad at politics, and oh my god, stop telling me lies about this movie. Fucking...
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Ooh, hydrate. I'm tilting my head upwards to look at the ceiling. Stop doing that. You're literally playing a video game. I'm so glad I didn't read the rest of that because I was trying to reinvent the wheel over here. That's true, that's true. Though I don't think it would have gone off the rails quite this bad under the other party. It wouldn't have been great, but it wouldn't have been this. Is the damn fisher broken? Oh, it isn't. It actually worked. Oh, you got a cursed one. Oh, have a good one. What, you're 10 minutes early to your first stop? Nice. There we go. God. That's no problem. I'm a sneaky snake! Sneaky snake! I can't fit in here, man. Like, I don't know where you want my fat butt to go, but it can't go in here and clean this fucking bit that's dirty. Being sick is so difficult. This game makes it so impossible to get things clean. It's like there's dirt in there, but you can't get your little buddy in there. No, no. Suffering from success. Yeah, it's cleaned. I made a whole dollar off of that. I just gave myself vertigo doing that. I think I need to just call it because of suffering. Yeah, too high is too high. And like, what's so stupid? Like, here's a dumb fact for you. I specifically suffer from vertigo and motion sickness, where Nyx doesn't have any of that problem at all. There's literally games that I cannot play that she can play, and it doesn't make any sense. We share the same brain and the same body, but I'm the one who gets nauseous. Well, in theory, according to the way MRI scans actually, like, work for DID and shit like that, like, apparently it's sort of like your brain decides to just kind of function as a bunch of little mini brains that don't necessarily have really good connections between each other, so you just kind of like... But the concept of compartmentalize plus 20, you know? So, like, I have the motion sickness connections, and she just lacks them. Unfortunately, DID is just one of those things that, like, is criminally understudied because, well, one, for a long time it was like, ah, it's demons. And even when they got over that, they were like, well, I think the problem is there's extra people in there and you need to, like, get rid of those. Instead of being like, actually, I think the real problem is all of the other things you're complaining about, like, losing memory and being confused about everything all of the fucking time and shit like that, and maybe not the totally same people you seem to be. Because the problem isn't the extra people. Generally speaking, like, anybody can be an asshole. I'm no exception, bitch. Because like psychology was very, very big on like, well, clearly we just need to get rid of these extra people. Which one of you feels like the realest one, and the rest of you could probably just fuck off, I guess. But it's not very helpful because it doesn't actually solve anything to like be deeply in denial about having extra people or treating everybody in your head as like substandard for some fucking reason. Not to mention, like, between me and Nyx, like, there's no way to fucking pick who the real one is. Both of us were the real one for a period of time in our life. While the other one was taking a clear and reasonable nap. Well, there's no meds for this either. Like, this isn't like something that can be just like medicated out of existence. It's just stuff. Instead of developing, you know, one personality, the brain went, oh, I could do this again and 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 again, and then it did. And it can still do it too, cause like we haven't had too many new additions, but we did end up with one, cause we were a little stressed out, and our brain was like, you know who could handle this? A totally different person. It's like, no, we don't need a totally different person. But brain was like, no, I got this, here you go. And I was like, no, I don't need another person to join in on this fucking nonsense that is my life. Thanks, brain. Stupid brain. We have to like be really careful about how stressed out we let ourselves, because there is always a potential for the brain to be like, you seem really stressed. You know what? I'll just make up somebody new and yeah, they'll handle it. It's a glitch if you like. But if you look at somebody who has DID, to be fair, it's actually very similar to MRIs with like autism and MRIs with like people who are like multilingual, like especially people who have like different periods of their life where they spoke one language and then they had to learn a new language. Like, there are just different centers that light up, and like I would be one little center where very specific parts of the brain would light up, and then like if Nyx was fronting, it would be completely different bits that light up. My brain's just like, you know what? Let's just keep making extra folks until we stop getting stressed out by everything. And usually it has to do with like usually, not always, but usually it has to do with early childhood trauma with like, especially when there's a lot of cognitive dissonance, for example. So, like, being told one thing in one situation and being told a completely different thing in a completely different situation did not jive well with the brain. And not every dissociative disorder actually, like, results in extra folks. There's a wide variety of dissociative disorders. It's just that DID tends to get a lot of spotlight because, ooh, it's very interesting, there's extra fucking people, but it has the exact same the exact same problem as someone who's been through a lot of trauma and just derps the fuck out when things get stressful. Like, they're just like, brain's just like, you know what? If I don't get a chance to actually, like, cope, I'll just zone out here until it goes away. That's what a dissociative disorder is. Well, that was one of the things I was actually talking to my counselor about. I was like, okay, so, like, I'm a creative person, right? Like, I come up with stories. Like, can this all just be me faking this entirely? And she's like, if you were faking this, and feel free, if you are faking this, go ahead and stop. Because obviously doing this is really wrecking your life. So go ahead, you stop it, and so we won't have to deal with it anymore, right? And I was like, oh yeah, fair enough. And then I kept dissociating and switching out and losing time and losing my memories, and it was like, fuck it! God damn it! Fair enough! Because I would stop this in a fucking heartbeat if I goddamn could. I abso-fucking-lutely would. It wouldn't be nice to be coherent. It would be nice to just not have to deal with, from time to time, waking up in the middle of a conversation and going, oh, fuck, well, what was happening here? And somebody get into an argument and get real stressed out, and then all of a sudden I've got to fucking put an end to it? Awesome! Love it. But yeah, like, again, it's one of those things where it's very, very, very easy to, like, fall into the trap of, you know, this is something everybody does. Everybody puts on personas. And everybody does. You have to. You have your, you know, if you work in, like, whatchamacallit, customer service, you have the voice, you have the cheery smile. And welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please? Bullshit. Everybody does that. Everybody acts their way through life, but not everybody has a problem of when they do that, they literally forget what happened during that time and blank out entirely, and then come to and go, shit, did I go to work today? I had to, right? I went to work today. I'm sure I went to work today. I mean, it is after my shift, and I'm really tired, and I am wearing my uniform, and I smell bad. Okay, I definitely went to work today, right? There's a difference between putting on a persona and literally having someone handle the customer service shit. But I'm like, even though it is like that, right? Because everybody does kind of like put on a face, put on a polite face. You're in polite company. And there's a difference between dealing with your friends and dealing with your grandma, for example. Unless your grandma's like a real Chad or something, you know. Chad grandma. But it's like, for instance, one of us is literally the person who sang in choir. That's our brain decided we needed a completely separate person to sing in choir. She formed when we were like 8-ish. She's like an adult, but her whole thing was, or our brain decided that we just needed somebody who dealt with singing in choir. So if we hear Christmas music, specifically like Christmas carols and stuff, I'll dissociate and Beth will pop out. That's just how Beth is. And why did our brain do that? Fuck if I know, of all the random things. And you're like, okay, well then what are you then, William? Well, I'm an amalgam of two of us. But beside that point, I was the person who was social in university, because we needed to be social in university, and being social in university is different than being social in high school. And it's different than being social in junior high, and it's different than being social in elementary school. Like, you might be like, well, yeah, duh, like, why would you compare those things? Because our brain just decided to make new people each time we just switched out to a different school and shit. Because the rules change. So instead of just being like, I'll learn the new rules of how to behave as a sensible person, our brain was just like, well, I'll just make someone who knows the rules. It's just dumb. It's just dumb, but that's just what our brain did. So I was the social butterfly from university. But what's funny is I'm not the one who went to class. So I don't really remember a lot of the stuff from class, or like, I didn't do the homework. That was largely Emma who went to classes and stuff. Oh, no problem. My god, those bees are so cute. I guess he's gonna tell me that that Doc accidentally lights Marty's car on fire. I actually got to witness a really cool street cleaning once. Like, someone cleaning a building with the sandblasting. Like, very similar to this, obviously, in effect, but like the water wastage, it was sand. It was so cool. Also, so gross how dirty the building was previous to that. Like, I lived in the building across from it, and like the building was like basically like this color gray, like blackish gray, and when it was clean, it was like creamy white. It was so different. It was like, ew, the pollution though, gross. Let me climb, please. Hi, Dominique. Oh yeah, before you left, I was trying to explain, like, I'm not sure if you know that we have DID, which is dissociative identity disorder, which, like, back in the 80s was called multiple personality disorder. So, like, you know me as the Pretty Neon Lady, and I'm more than willing to accept Pretty Neon Lady as a nickname as well, but I should tell you that I'm William. I am a man of a sort. Very queer, it's fine. I call myself manly by any means. Just to let you know. But I'm still very willing to accept Pretty Neon Lady, because I am a Pretty Neon Lady. God damn it. Also, to anyone new here, it is not a roleplay. We may have a VTuber that's largely so people can tell us apart. It's not for funsies or, you know, a matter of, like, I want to make my character unique. No, it's literally, we actually have the disorder. And trying to remember to, like, change signs and stuff was not working. How in the hell am I supposed to clean the ceiling over here? I don't think I can put the scaffolding on, like, in there. I'm gonna try, but I don't think I can. Okay, I need to go to sleep because I'm falling asleep. And I should go to sleep if I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. You guys take care of yourselves. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have 2 streams tomorrow. We'll do a afternoon stream and a night stream as usual. We hope to see you guys then. Might be doing art, might be doing something else. Really depends on how we're feeling. We do need to call the doctor, but I think tomorrow is Victoria Day in Canada. So there's probably gonna be no way to call her. But I will endeavor to sleep. But yeah, you guys should do that too if you're on this side of the planet, because it's definitely late. No matter where you are, if you're in Canada or North America or wherever. We will see you guys later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Do a quick little refresh here. We'll send everybody from Twitch to another stream. Over on YouTube, you guys have a good night. Remember to like and subscribe. See you guys later. Alright, we're gonna just head over to Bob because Nick says go to Bob, so we will go to Bob. We'll see you guys later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.